In other news this evening, a ballooning payroll could force at least 75% of local petroleum retailers to make some tough decisions in the new year, decisions that could very well find some Bahamians out of work. Up to 60,000 workers are set to pocket more once the country's minimum wage hike kicks in January 2023. A large number of those set to benefit are service station employees, and therein lies the problem for petroleum dealers. You see, according to Vice President of the Bahamas Petroleum Dealers Association, Vasco Bastian, that soon-to-come $50 paycheck increase will leave their businesses hard-pressed to survive.
We're going from $210 a week to $260, and that's a 24% increase. Automatically we go to our operational costs. However, our fixed margin is still 54 cents. And so there's not even nowhere that we could even pass that on to the consumers or try and figure out how we could tweak our model to absorb a 24% increase when you have a minimum wage implementation such as what's going to happen come January 1.
With some service stations operating around the clock with a staff complement as high as 30, Bastian says offsetting rising costs is easier said than done, considering their fixed margins.
We have to now look at cutting staff at gas stations in the Bahamas. We have to do it. It was never on the table before, but we now have to look at that. And we have to start to educate the consumers in the Bahamas about doing self-service. They do it when they go to Florida and the United States and Canada all the time. We have to start to now to train the Bahamian people that they might have to come January 1, come with their cars and assist dealers by serving themselves.
Bastian predicting that staff reduction will be by at least 25%. When asked if staffers have been told of looming layoffs,
You can see the writing on the wall. We definitely will. We definitely have to. But, we're dealing at it at the petroleum level, trying to see whether or not we could not do it. But the option is now on the table that you have to have staff reductions.
Sadly, the plan is to move ahead with that on the 1st of January.
Have you been denied a U.S. visa and don't understand why? Have you been turned away from the U.S. border without an explanation? Maybe you've had a prior arrest or conviction and you're not clear on how to move forward at this point. Call our office. We may be able to help. 954-449-1833.